Jason at LionHeartLopes. We are at Fusion X Cel. I'm here with pro fighter Bubba Scheffel. How the hell are you doing? After having the ACL surgery, I know that you had the last fight was in February?
End of February,
yeah. With the Showtime Fighting Championship. How have you been doing since then? I know you've had your ACL surgery and all that. Like, how you been doing with the recovery and everything like that?
Pretty well. I had surgery back in July, and since then it's been a pretty steady process, doing rehab and being in here every single day, multiple hours a day to get it feeling good and just getting back to being healthy. But I mean, we're not looking at it as a long-term thing. We're just coming in here day at a time and doing what you can to improve it, and we had great results so far. So it's a change of pace, but it's been good to sit back, have a little break off the mat, and I get to watch other guys, and I'm really excited for the day I'll get to get back and start hitting pads, and then eventually start drilling, and then lead into getting back to 100%. So it's going, and then I'm excited for the time I'm finally healthy. I mean, he's kind of take it as it is. I can't get on the mat right now, so I mean, I don't necessarily think about it in that regard, but I am excited for the time that I will be able to. I know that's still ways away, so I think having shorter term goals keeps me excited just to be able to ride the bike. I started doing lunges and stuff like that, so you get these little wins here and there which keep you excited. But when you do think, you sit down and think long term, and I'm very excited to be able to get back on that, and just being in here watching everyone compete, and especially Lucas. I love the banter back and forth. I always tell him that the moment I get back, I'm gonna smash him and glue him to the floor.
Excellent.
But just having the, I mean, it's one of my favorite guys, and just to have the banter and stuff, it's just. It keeps you excited and keeps you on task of what you're working towards, what you're moving forward to. So I'm just taking a day at a time, and I'm very excited for the time that I will get back on the mat.
All right. So what I would like to ask is, a lot of people that don't know, you have the walkout song with John Denver. Where does that love for that song come from? I mean, it's just like where did you get that from? A lot of people don't know that.
Oh, so. I went to college at West Virginia University, and in college, our mascot is the Mountaineer. It's the guy with the raccoon hat and the rifle. Nice. Only college, I think, D1 mascot with a gun.
Oh, okay. So I did not know that.
He's the coolest.
Okay.
But the song, if at any time, if you ever went to a bar or gathering of any kind in West Virginia. I don't know why I went right to bar, but
yeah, but it's okay. It's all right. Yeah.
But if you play that song in any of Western Maryland, anywhere in West Virginia, or just in that Appalachia area, you play that song, you're gonna get whatever's going on, whatever the vibe is. You're gonna get a bunch of people putting their arms around each other and singing.
I like it.
It's a song of brotherhood, song of love and unity, and it's just for the people in that area. It's just it means a lot. So. If I love seeing videos on YouTube of, and this is something at West Virginia, if we ever won an event as a team, so our wrestling team would win, football team wins, basketball, baseball. Yeah. So something they play the song, and the players will lock arms,
actually come together,
and then sing with the crowd, and it's just something because it means a lot, and so the song stems from there, and I love looking and seeing. People will send me videos of like their watch parties when I get to fight, and they're always doing that. They're singing, and because the song it means a lot to the people in the area. So.
Is that where I would say the personality for a lot of people that don't know Bubba, strong work ethic, really good guy, but is that where you kind of like where you're from? Is that what molded you like that? I mean, like a lot of people kind of change their personalities and like that, but you seem to be strong. Hard-working ethic. You just have this, and you're just Bubba. Whenever you introduce yourself, you're just you. Is that where that comes from? It's a weird question.
Yeah,
but I know.
Yeah, no. I mean, I think it stems from my parents, my family, my brothers and sisters, my community. I mean, good rednecks are, you know, they're
I like it.
they're sometimes.
Shout out to the rednecks.
Yeah, I mean we mean well.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes we're a little simple-minded with some things, but no, I mean,
Nothing wrong with that. Yeah.
no, I just hardworking and you know, put your nose to the grindstone and you just whatever you're given, you work your butt off and you help other people. I think that's more the philosophy from, you know, I guess the people where I'm from. There's so many things happen this year. My dad will call me and he'll tell me about a person that I know gets in a horrible accident, almost dead.
Yeah.
The community comes together and they create this, you know, help him get back on his feet. But everyone comes together. They'll do a fundraiser for him, raise a bunch of money to help him get surgery and get him back on his feet. And it's just that those are the kind of people, you know, and that's strong family values and also religious. And I think part of it stems from, you know, you're given any kind of gift from God, then it's like you don't take it lightly. You take it as God has blessed you in this way. So
I like that.
You are sinning against God by not utilizing that to your full ability and not giving it your all.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at that. I always compare you to, not really, but like Matt Hughes. You've got that Matt Hughes-esque, but you guys are both strong. And I'm like, shout out to Matt Hughes.
Wrestlers.
I love him. Yeah, wrestlers. And I'm like, my question, so I would say the last question is just a short interview, but do you regret wrestling, choosing that as a fighting style? Do you, like a lot of people have, and they switch back and forth, the jiu-jitsu, kung fu, karate, wrestling, has it built you? Do you feel like that is a part of you? Like, is that with your MMA style? Do you regret choosing wrestling as your primary base?
I mean, I didn't have a choice. I didn't really get to choose. It kind of came upon me when I started wrestling when I was 5. My dad put me in, and it's just been a lifelong thing. So I've never had the option really to choose my fighting stuff. But I mean, I do in a sense. I could abandon wrestling and just start. But for what end? You know, why that would be very disadvantageous. Just I'm a boxer now. I'm not going to wrestle. You have the ability to do it. You know, and it's just going back to, you know, God is blessing that way. So use it. And sometimes it is. You know, you hear people say, "Oh, you know, just going to take them down and lay on them." I don't do that to anyone. I take them down and, you know, I try to rip them up a little bit, but I continuously try to learn, and now I have more of a, you know, karate boxing style, and I love striking a lot, and and when I'm in here, I try not to utilize the wrestling as much, just to fall back on as like I use it when it's necessary. But I was told by one of my college coaches, Danny Felix, to never forget that you're a wrestler, and that's what got you here. That's what you know. That's what you've been spending your entire life doing. So use it, and don't start to, you know, deviate just because you knock a few people out. You know, use everything. Use everything and fight, you know, sophisticatedly, and not hinder yourself by not like, oh, I'm a striker now, and I'm just going to abandon the wrestling. That's not the best way to approach that.
I like that. I like that a lot.